Hello everybody, welcome to another Bitcoin video. Well, the price reached a target today. The price reached an ideal level today. The question is, has a low formed? Is a low in? Because the 91,300, 91,500 area was my next downside target, which got reached today. Only, I think it was yesterday or a couple of days ago, I posted on X that we are likely working on a third wave to the downside, which is typically one of the most aggressive moves or the most aggressive move in a trend, which should reach the region around 91,400. I posted yesterday before the move to the downside. We were at 95K yesterday or a couple of days ago, and we've reached this target today. By the way, feel free to follow us on X for a lot of additional updates. The link is in the comment section. Here you get additional updates, sometimes also in writing. That can be more helpful as well. Now, I think now that we reached this target, and we obviously could have completed this third wave I talked about, it's important to understand when do we actually have a low in place. You know, what are the parameters that tell us that a low of sorts is in place? So first of all, just by reaching a target doesn't mean a low is in, because the wave count isn't full yet. I mean, I talked in the previous videos about the orange count, the orange scenario, which remains the preferred interpretation. And it still points towards a little bit more downside, I'm afraid, even though the market is so oversold that it could obviously turn around at any point. So we need to be mindful of that, but the sellers are not exhausted yet. So I think it's important to recognize that a fourth wave bounce is now due, given that the third wave has reached all targets. Surely we could get a few more downside squiggles in wave 5 of 3, but I've simplified a little bit because we're basically at the end of circle wave 3. If we go a little lower, the next support, it's already on the chart, guys. Hold on, I need to go to the 4-hour chart. It's at 90,570. I mean, that is basically... Hold on, just need to move that over here. That is basically the next support level to watch. Okay, so we might form a low. Hold on, I don't want to move anything. We might form a low in this particular price region in which we now are, but we could still get a few more downside squiggles. Yeah. So I think without any break above micro resistance, there is no sign of a low. And what would that first micro resistance area actually be? So I put it onto the chart. It's here. It's between $92,340 and $93,560. This is our nearest micro resistance area. You see, we already got a rejection here from the 23.6 fib level at 92,340. And so against that, we could still go a little lower. But on the other hand, once we break above this first zone, this first pivot, the door opens to a move towards, I would say, 94,423 to 98,000. However, honestly, if it's really this wave 4, given how oversold the market is, I think the 23.6 fib level will be a bit too weak. So it'll likely be something around the 96K mark. Also where we have these previous swing highs from the last few days and the weekend. So this would be our, let's say, next micro resistance area. The 38.2 retracement will also be an ideal target. It normally is an ideal target for a fourth wave. So, you know, we have reached an ideal level, and that's actually the ideal level for wave C of the larger third wave, Roman numeral 3. However, this C wave, which started at this B wave top around the 11th of November, seems to need another 4-5 pattern. Yeah, so it seems to need circle 4, circle 5 before the larger degree fourth wave starts. But we will remain open to the idea that a low could already form in this region. I don't necessarily expect all of these waves to finish to the downside all the way to the end into the smallest micro pattern, but for now it's playing out. So that should give you the next micro support levels, the next micro resistances, and also the larger resistance. A break above 98K though would be a first indication that a more meaningful low has actually formed, especially if the bulls can drive the price above this micro resistance area and the larger resistance area in 5 waves. I'll keep you updated about this. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. And if you're interested in additional updates, also consider to join the MCO community. On our channel page, you can find a short video that explains the member benefits. You get access to member-only videos, live stream recordings. You also get access to our Sunday member live stream. Every Sunday, 5 p.m. we run it. It's a great space to communicate and to, answer questions, ask questions and answer. And new ideas can develop there as well. In addition to that, as a gold member, you actually can access our Discord server, which is all described in that video. But you access a lot of additional updates, an Elliott Wave course, educational live streams that we have, recordings, which explain all the Elliott Wave patterns, a risk management course, a lot of written material, mindset tips, and much more. So check it out if you're interested. I'll leave a link in the comment section. I wish you a great rest of the day. Thanks so much. Bye-bye.